In the hadith narrated in Ahmad ibn Hanbal's Musnad, what does he say in this hadith? He says, the ummah that will love me the most will come in the end times. Yes, the noble companions loved him very much. Of course, there is no doubt. But now an ummah will come that will appear after me. Of course, it does not have to be the end times specifically. The tabi'in, who did not see the messenger of Allah, the tabi'in, and until the day of judgment, his ummah, who will not see him, continues. Even if one were to sacrifice his entire family, sacrifice his children, sacrifice his wealth, meaning all his wealth, not a 10 lira charity, but all wealth, the land, whatever he has in the village, the car, everything. And for the wealthy, all wealth is a very big matter. It depends. For some who are very wealthy, all their wealth may not be worth as much to them as a poor man values his shoes. There are some poor people like this. A man buys a cell phone and he protects it like his own eye. Buys cases, does all kinds of things. There are such people. You see a man, he has trillions, he has cars worth millions, and he leaves it in the middle of the road. If someone scratches it, he says, why did you leave such an expensive car in the middle of the road? Meaning he can tolerate it. Or you see poor people, he barely managed to buy a tufash. He would comb it if it had hair, soap, water and such. I have encountered such people, special care, washings, like you are doing skincare. Of course, for him it is like skincare, the paint, this and that. By Allah, the car is not even worth 10,000, but to him it is that valuable, while for another, a 3 to 4 million lira car is worthless. For this reason, some very wealthy people drive cheap cars. Someone told another while talking, if I had your money, I would order 6 to 7 million lira cars imported specially from Europe. Then he said, you have so much wealth. Why do you ride in such an ordinary car? He said, when I want, I buy a plane. So I don't have high expectations about cars because I buy planes. So it varies. Sometimes a man living in a hut becomes so attached to his hut that he surpasses everyone in attachment and love. And sometimes someone with billions or millions becomes a warrior in the path of Allah, sacrificing wealth and life. Therefore, he says, they will come after me. One of them will wish that even if his entire family and all his wealth were sacrificed, he could see me once with his worldly eyes. I am at that point myself. If I see the messenger of Allah, I become one of the companions. If I see the messenger once and receive a prayer from him, that prayer cannot be rejected. I mean, what would I do with wealth? None of that wealth guarantees salvation. Yes, you give charity in the path of Allah. It may help, but nothing is certain. Neither what I will do is certain, nor what my wealth will be. I would always tell the congregation from the pulpit, you will not return home alive. You will die on the way home. You will never see your family again. But to see the messenger of Allah once with worldly eyes, would you say, let me see him once now and then die? From my own perspective, and among the few thousand people present, I would look and truly see that they would give their lives to see the messenger of Allah. And this exists also in our end-time ummah. Maybe he cannot get up for tahajjud. Maybe he cannot grow a beard. There is looseness. He cannot even use miswak. Yet these are important sunnahs, emphasized sunnahs, but he would still give his life. You may suddenly see the weakest person give his life. Someone you never expect from this ummah. Therefore, we already do not admire ourselves, that is clear, and we must not look down on anyone.